Da-dum-dum. Here we are.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys.
On
Hey,
time.
hey.
Hey, you guys. How are you? It's been a moment. Hey, Jay
Yeah.
and you, Wish, Truth Monger, Perfume Addict, Zero, uh, Crafter.
And hey, V. Good to see you, sweetie. You
Mm-hmm.
wish. Good to see you, sweetie. I know you're out for a while. Hey, Jay. Good to see you, honey. Truth.
Yes. The cussing crafter. I like that.
Isn't that cute? That's what I voted for. So that's what I voted for. Oh, no.
Well,
But
let's
yeah,
get it out of the way. Fuck, 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 fuck.
I know. Exactly.
I'm still pissed at Twitter for putting me in jail for 12 hours.
Oh, that was funny. Uh-huh. Neener, neener, neener. You
Ta-da.
got scolded.
I
They're
can
so
say that I
sensitive.
wanted a local politician to be tarred and feathered and rode out of town on a rail, which is a really
Right.
old fashioned 1930s, 1920s,
Right. Now,
1800s.
come on,
You know?
Elon. Twatter is supposed to be freedom of speech headquarters.
Exactly, exactly. And I was going to fight it, and then I thought, ah, fuck it.
I
8 o'clock p.m. is coming up. I can handle jail for 12
Right. And then just do it
I
again.
go, and I'm gonna do
Just
it
do it again. Just do it again. Who cares? Like, fuck you,
again.
Nana.
Son of a
These
bitch.
people, I know, I
Thanks,
tell you.
Gary. All this love. So we don't have anything that
Well,
actually planned. We're just gonna do what we did last time and just talk shit about everybody.
absolutely, everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody's included. Everybody. There's no
Rising Phoenix.
exclusions. Oh no, that's funny. But yeah, I'm gonna start the ball rolling here just a little bit with
Sure.
Barb. Girl. You know, this and I and I hope and I don't care if she listens or not. And I think somebody will hopefully tell you that I'm talking some serious smack on your dumb ass, and you can come over and cry about it later. But she is very, very salty that I put up her social blade. So now I do it every day. Now I do it every day because I'm sorry. I do have that little sadistic streak in me, just like my co-host here. And, if I find out that that pisses you off, I'm going to do it even more.
Hey, Bud Files.
Hey, Bud Files, good to see you, hon. And, come on. And, I love that everybody, the claim is, oh, well, Social Blade's not accurate. Honey, I've even put my Social Blade up there. And woohoo! I have watch time of 2 hours, people. Wow. So I'm so concerned about my channel. Okay. Yeah. No, no, I was more thrilled with a community wall than anything else. So thank you very much. But so no, ma'am, you know, pretty soon, and I am going to be that bitch. I'm just going to say it right here, right now. I don't care. I don't consider this going real life. But you know what? I am
Hmm.
going to start tagging Team YouTube. I'll fax YouTube. I'll do whatever the fuck I got to do because, views, ma'am, you're not growing your channel by releasing 8,000 shorts a day, just little clips
Oh,
of
thank
your
you, sweetie.
previous streams. And that's all you're doing is uploading 1,000 shorts, hoping that you're going to get views because somebody told you shorts get the most views. Yours don't. Yours don't get shit. Every now and then there was one in there, and it was a Jesus AI that's like 5 seconds that got over 1,000 views. I call bullshit. No way. No way. And she's buying, and it's so obvious that they're buying subscribers and views. It's so obvious. It's ridiculous. And,
Well, you're
she,
trying to get her to think or shame her, and she is shameless. So it's
well,
like
that's
Big
true.
Al buying hers,
Well, exactly. Right.
or letting us, embarrass her, and she keeps coming back for more. So
Well,
it's
exactly. And that's the same thing because I think I even put that in one of my posts that, because she's telling and I feel sorry for some of these new people to an extent. Okay?
Mhm.
Because if you're fucking blind, then more power to you. Okay. You know, if you can't see what she's doing and what she's all about, then that's on you. Now, Citrus had a good live last week, and some of these people popped into that live, which I thought was interesting. Okay.
Right.
And one lady was, you know, she was there to listen. I give her very high kudos that she was there to listen. Thank you, Pat.
Ah,
You're such a
thank you.
sweetheart. Okay,
So
Michael, be
generous.
careful,
Thank
honey.
you. I appreciate you, love.
Yes, and good seeing everybody. Katie, sorry, good to see you, sweetie. You know, but and fuck, man. Boomer Thursday. I just lost my whole train of thought saying hi to people. Oh
We're
hell.
talking about Citrus's live.
Oh yes, thank you. And some of these people that had, you know, been having auctions and other people, because Barb, we've seen you at other people's channels. I'm not going to type in there. And it's sad because some of the things I wouldn't have minded bidding on or whatever, because some of the stuff was cute. I mean, I'll have a little affection for Fenton Glass sometimes, you know. So hey, but there's no way I'm going to go in there and type because she would have an absolute fit. There's one of the trolls that trolls me, you know. And the one thing that I thought was fucking hilarious is when she has these on her channel, because she won't go to somebody else's channel because she has control. Okay, that's why she won't. And but so, anyways, when she had started having some of these auctions, you know, people were coming in and half of them were trolls, which I think was fucking hilarious. But she didn't know she had to be nice in front of the people. You
Uh-huh.
know, she had to be nice. So I just laughed. I was pointing and laughing my ass off. You stupid bitch. Ha ha. You don't even know if these are trolls or not, but you have to be polite. But so I did give kudos to
Hey,
the
Red.
one lady that came and listened, and you know, they were nice
Mm-hmm.
and very respectful. Well, there was one guy that came in there, John, you know, Mr. High and Mighty Christian. Well, is this Christian to do this, that? Is it Christian to scam people, John? Let me ask you that, sir. Apparently it's okay with you because you don't know. And again, you and I know this, Ms. B. We've tried to warn other people about the internet nasties,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work.
No.
It does not
I'm
work.
I'm satisfied if I can at least plant a seed so you're side-eyeing it. That's the best I can hope for. But you know, a lot
Exactly.
is our opinion of this person. Other people may not see it, but that's
Right.
okay.
Right. Right. But when, you know, oh, hey, Red, good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing well. Hugs to you and the fam, babes. But when there's, you know, I can understand if it's one or two people saying a few things here and there and whatever. But when you've got community after community
Mm.
talking about this woman and pointing things out, all they have to do is go and watch these body cam footage of her. And you get it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all it took for me is seeing some, because, you know, she'd be saying one thing on a live stream.
ABGL.
And yeah. And then you see the body cam footage from when the cops actually come and what is said. You're like, whoa, wait a minute here. You know, and the shit that and one of the things that really does disgust me a lot about this woman is not only that she invented fake grandchildren and then murdered them in most horrific ways, you
Ugh.
know. Yeah, that's who the fuck does that? That alone should be giving people big red flags. That, okay. And you know, this PPO may have fell through for Red Road, but I promise you, I mean, that bitch should have gone for perjury, if anything, because she was in a court of law lying her ass off, and we all know it. So, but that may have been dismissed. Okay, fine and well. There was someone else that had other stuff going on with her too that we maybe didn't know about. But the real thing is, come on, people. This woman has her own son, her own flesh and blood, has a protective order. It's a restraining order. So that is one up from a PPO. This is an actual restraining order. She cannot come anywhere near him, his family, his kids, none of it. Imagine what that took for a son to get a restraining order against his mother.
And I think he had some serious, like what I can off the hand recall him saying was that she had him committed falsely.
Oh, yes, as a child growing up, and then the nasty stuff that she has said about her own son, and I
Yeah.
mean, she practically accused him of being a PEDO,
Mhm.
and so again, that's all on Emma's thing. Maybe I'm going to
Yeah.
start grabbing some of these videos and resharing them out and giving everybody a little bit of a throwback Thursday or a freaky Friday but who am I? I mean, I got 300 subscribers. Nobody sees my shit, not really, but
Yes, I'll
some, they need to see, Emma had her son Lee on her panel to tell his story. Get Swamped has told their story. Two Lees have told their story. So like I'm saying, when you're getting multiple communities trying to wave a big red flag at you about this woman, maybe you should take a step back, John, and not be so fucking judgmental and pay attention. Maybe that might work for you. And it was so funny. She did it in a thumbnail not long ago of things I make. And it was, it looked like a clay design.
And
And
I'm
sorry.
the native indigenous person thing?
Yeah, well, yeah, it looked like it was just in her thumbnail. And it was a video titled Things I Make. And it was the thumbnail that comes up. And so I looked at that and I'm like, there's no way she made that. So of course I did reverse search it. No, it came back to some ceramic place, that does that shit. But she's off the hook because she never showed that in the stream she was talking about that she made these. She's talking about her Dollar Tree crafts. That's pieces of shit that she makes. And people will figure it out once they start getting stuff. If they actually buy any of the crap, they'll figure it out once they get the shit. Like she accused Dusty with that pink carousel that Dusty ordered. We watched Dusty unbox that on a live stream. And Dusty held it together. She was trying to be so respectful and polite, but she opened that and went, oh. So you could tell the fucking shit's crooked and shit. And Dusty paid for that.
And it was the wrong color.
Yes. And it's like, oh my God. And Dusty asked for coasters that had, I believe it was hummingbirds. I could be wrong about that. I'm sorry if I am. But, she asked for hummingbirds. Well, one coaster had a hummingbird on it and the rest were just whatever. And Dusty let that go. She's like, oh, well, they were free. So that's cool. I mean, I don't mind. She gave those to me. So that was nice of her. So, hey, Peach, good to see you, sweetheart. And hey, Barbie D, good to see you. And Annie, good to see you. Give that kitty a smoochie. But, there's so much about this woman that just irks me to death. But one of the top things is that she uses God as a shield.
Yeah.
She uses God to shame people, to try to project that she is godly. Ma'am, you are so far from godly, you make me sick.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
At least she doesn't have a spirit team.
Apparently.
I'll hang up my microphone if she starts talking about a spirit team.
I know.
I'm done.
I know. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus. But, and because if you just even go to her channel, it's all things of Jesus and, all her little shorts that she puts up. And for her not liking the AI, why are you using AI, Barb, in half of your shorts? The voices are all AI. So for you not liking AI, aren't you being a little bit hypocritical, ma'am? So, you want to fool these people because that's what you're best at, ma'am. You're not, and as one last sale that she can't go 5 minutes without mentioning she's got cancer. She can't go 5 minutes without mentioning trolls. If a troll comes in, we all know the best thing to do is just ignore it and delete it and move the fuck on. No, she's got to point it out, tell the whole backstory about it. Well, these other crafters don't give a shit about your troll, Barb. They're there to sell their stuff, not listen to you bitch about your trolls. And then she had to go into this big story about, the PPO and them being Native American. Well, we're part Native American. What part? Because you're not. You are not Native American, ma'am. Not even a tiny bit. I'm probably more fucking Native American than you are.
Not even the least truth.
Just not even a little bit. And I love it. She put up a community post, and I could not stop myself because I was just waiting for something like this. She puts up this community post that someone, with my quote fingers, someone sent her a picture of Lou Diamond Phillips and said, that you'd have thought he was Native, but something about being Russian. And I'm like, and her point was that you can't judge someone by their appearance as if they're Native or what their heritage is. And I'm like, you know what, bitch? That's probably the only thing that you've said that's the truth ever. And, brought my eyes to mind. And you would have to probably be from the US to remember these old commercials from way back in the day, that it was a Native American in full regalia, and he's standing by the side of the road, and somebody throws garbage out.
Yeah,
and
I remember that one.
Yeah, the Keep America Clean. Well, that happens to be, that man is an actor, and he went by Iron Eyes Cody. And you would think he was Native American. No, he's not. He's Italian. The man is an Italian American, not one speck of Native American. But you know what? Something happened to Iron Eyes, because he was an actor for tons of movies. That was his specialty. Hey, Linda, sweetheart. Hey, Elizabeth. Hi, sweetie. Grope. And, you would have thought that, I think what happened is something similar to what happened with Barb. She got so hung up in believing that she's Native that she pretends to be Native. We've seen her dress in regalia, to where she's not even close. What that happened to Iron Eyes Cody. At one point, he started to believe the lie that he was projecting on everyone else, that he was Native. He started living as a Native American. He told everybody he was Native American. All the way up until his death, he claimed to be Native American. Well, finally, one of his siblings stepped up, and it was proven after he passed away that he was not Native American at all. Nothing.
This is happening in my country now. I'm not sure if you are familiar with Buffy Sainte-Marie. She's quite a famous, and I'm using quote fingers, Native singer and activist.
Right.
It's just come to light recently that she hasn't got an ounce of Native blood in her.
Yes.
And she has won all sorts of awards, international, and she's American born. And somehow she came over and attached herself to a tribe. And the tribe, I think, just embraced her because they thought she was just, I don't know. There's a big story about it. I just couldn't believe it. But the scandal of it all, if you Google her name, it'll all come up. But it was just, what is wrong with people?
Exactly. And so he did.
It's not a dress up. It's not a costume. I mean, you can appreciate it. I get mad when people are going appropriation when I look at it as appreciation, like jewelry or a hairstyle or something like that. I look at box braids very fondly. I think they're lovely. And if I see a person other than African American wearing them, I look at it as she loves the look and it's an appreciation of the style. Why is it all of a sudden everybody's getting, oh, you're taking our culture away?
Right, exactly.
Would you speak to her and ask her?
Right, exactly. exactly.
she acting other than who she really is, then I can see the point. You
Right.
know, if she's using street slang and she's from a well-to-do neighborhood, you know, then I can see the anger. But if you see somebody wearing a style, you know, anyway, that's a whole different topic, and I'm sure I'll get in trouble with my views on it. But that's
Well,
just the way I look at it. Why is everybody getting so fucking mixed up about it? But
right. I mean,
but pretending you're another ethnicity, now that's on a whole different level, and
exactly.
that's
And that's
not
the
really.
whole point. If somebody copies a hairstyle, they're just copying something that, they appreciate and they like
Yeah,
it, so they're going to
I
wear it
like it.
themselves. And
Hmm.
that's, they're, and I can't even think of the word for it right now. They're not dissing that culture, they're appreciating
No,
it. They're
you know,
saying,
and
"Oh, I like that."
I like South Asian, you know, like jewelry style from India. I think it's beautiful.
Oh, it
I
is.
love it. And I found a very small piece necklace, and I used to wear it a lot until I started getting these odd looks. And I'm going, I just like the necklace. It's beautiful. I'm not trying to be from a different country, ethnicity, or anything like that. I like this necklace. It looks good. It flattered my neckline. Why
Right.
can't I just go, you know? It was, I made sure it wasn't a religious symbol
Right.
because I think a
Exactly.
lot of people need to be more careful in sporting somebody else's religious iconography.
Well, I agree with
You
that.
know,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So, you know,
Right.
and I made sure it wasn't. So I'm just going, oh, for fuck's sake. So there sits my necklace. They don't dare wear it out. You know, it's too bad because I like it.
Well, you know what? Piss on people, wear it because you like it.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Do. I mean, and it's just like, but that is so strange that it seems like that's a syndrome. He got so caught up in the role and stuff, it finally switched something in his brain, just like it did for her.
Hmm.
Now, and I'm not getting all politics or anything on here, but this is very well known. Elizabeth Warren did the same thing. She copped through school.
Where are you, Anne? I'm sorry you haven't showed up. Do you see Anne?
And which Anne? Again, we've
Our
got tons of
crafter
Anne.
Anne. She's in
Yeah,
my.
she's the
Do you
cousin
see?
crafter.
Yeah.
I see her.
No, she's backstage, but I can't see her to bring her up because she messaged me in private chat.
Oh, well, weird.
Can you drop out and try again, Anne?
Yes, because we love you. You're allowed to come up here. You're allowed. You're allowed. Permission granted, even though that's somebody else's different
What
permission, but you know what I mean.
the heck? Why can't I see you?
Yeah, it's weird.
Go into private chat. You can see her, right?
Let me see. Let me get over there. Yeah, she says peeky boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
is
don't,
weird.
I don't know. I don't know. The
Okay, let me
private
try
chat
again.
always freaks me out anyways. It's like, okay, I don't know how it works half the time and I kick myself out. She
Okay,
said,
hang
give
on
her a
here.
link. Yeah, give her a
Yeah,
link. Linky,
I'm
linky.
doing it. I'm doing it.
Yep. But she copped all through to, different colleges or different, jobs to use when they needed someone to fill a quota. And so that's how she got through getting grants and everything else, pretending to be Native American. She even said this big story about her grandparents falling in love and they had to keep their relationship secret. And so finally, everybody's going, yeah, no bullshit. And she got cornered and finally had to take a DNA test. And it came back that she was maybe not even 0.002 or something Native American. And so, sit down, bitch, stop it. And so I can't help it. Every time my husband sees her, he goes, oh, look, there's the pretend one, and he's
Yeah.
pretty respectful about it. But that's the truth. So, Barb, you're doing the same shit. So how dare you stick a picture up that someone, air quotes, sent
Oh,
you?
there she is. There.
Hey, good,
Sorry
good
Hey,
to
about
see you,
that.
sweetie.
I was up there, but y'all had it going on, and I didn't want to interrupt, so I
Oh
stepped
my
back
Oh,
God.
out.
girl, cough, cough. That's when you go,
I did.
But
I went peekaboo.
yeah, you
well,
did. You did, but your little thing didn't pop up where I
no,
could
Well,
click.
it was
it
there.
didn't for
It
me until
was.
you told me
It
to
was there
look.
for. I've been down for about 10 minutes.
Oh,
Darling, my apologies.
Don't apologize. You were on a roll. I just want to say that Barbara, you did not win.
no, she did not.
No, she's a
She lucked out, is what
loser.
happened. Because, and it's too bad because, I hate when shit like that happens and when it's a technicality,
Exactly.
because that's what this was. It was a technicality. I saw Wolf make those claims. I saw him make those threats. I heard him make those threats with my own ears.
Oh yeah, and he admitted it in court. So why wouldn't the judge, no,
I
I'm
don't
not
know
going to show
because
my butt, Elizabeth. I
Yeah,
mean, I
Barbie, it's
could,
quite the
but
scandal.
everybody wants to see your butt, girl.
And
mm-mm.
Elizabeth's boobs. So I mean, go for it. I don't
No,
Right?
no, no,
She
no.
shows her boobs, I'll show my ass. Okay, okay.
Hey, I have exclusive first rights on Elizabeth's knockers. So there we go.
Knockers, boobalicious,
the
breasticles.
girls. Joyce and rejoice.
That's right. That's right. But it's just embarrassing some of this shit that she pulls. And it is too bad that these people are going to have to find out for themselves.
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen, so you're going to hear
Oh, you're
kitchen
fine, honey.
noises.
You're fine. But that's what it's going to take. People are going to have to figure this out for themselves. They're going to have to learn firsthand. But the thing that irritates me as well is there's so much proof out there if they would just open their eyes and look at it.
Well, I think a lot of people just like to hang around and stir the pot.
Well, that's true too.
I mean, I do. But I
Oh
Okay.
have
no,
to be in a particular mood to do it.
right. But I will always stand with Red Road and continue to call her out and point because that's exactly what she's trying to do. She's trying to
Oh, she's
worm
done
her
it.
way into other
She's done it.
communities. Yeah.
She had Red Road blocked on somebody that she would see or go to regularly. Red Road asked, "Why am I blocked?" Because you're attacking Barbara.
Right.
So Barbara got to them.
Yeah. And
She's done that to several channels. And
well,
Red
yeah.
is so hurt.
And I would be too because, her crafting is amazing. Like your crafts, like Dusty's crafts, like Punch Monkey's crafts. You guys are
Right.
all excellent at what you do. Barb looks literally, and she's gonna, I can't believe I'm gonna go sue her. Fuck you, Barb. Sue my ass. I don't give a shit. Your crafts look like shit. I've seen kindergartners do better.
And that's an opinion, Barb.
Yeah, that is my
You don't
opinion.
like
I
your
hope you
work.
don't
She's
like it.
allowed to say she doesn't like your work.
Exactly. And you're a scammer because everybody, all you have to do is watch. And Barb, just because you have everybody blocked, that doesn't mean we all can't watch. And every now and then I will watch. I don't like to give you a view, but if I do, I give you a thumbs down. So if you see the thumbs downs, that's me because I had to watch. So, and that probably helps her algorithm. I don't care. But, you're a scammer. I know Havana is you. Everybody else knows it's either you or your little pal Wolfie because of
But
how
she
they
thinks we're
fight.
stupid. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Well, exactly. And they may
Llama.
and oh, hey, fat llama, good to see you, sweetie.
Hey,
Yeah,
fat mama.
exactly, 100%. And just like Hopper's trash. So there, I'm going to say that out there too.
And stats.
And Stats, yes, I can't forget her. And so, yeah, and I mean, what is it with some of the freaks lately on this YouTube? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Tell
Lord,
me
help
about
us.
it.
Yes. But, I bet you're going to buy all these views and subscribers, Barb. Well, you're not getting the watch
Totally
time.
natural. Totally. People are piling in. She's
Well,
got what? Two people watching and maybe two people in her chat.
Oh,
exactly.
she has people watching because
Oh,
they're sitting there laughing at her because
oh,
she's
absolutely.
stupid.
No, hate watching's a thing, big time. But Havana Booth, I love this. How come they've never put up anything with their voice in it? Huh? Wonder why. I know why.
Because it sound like this.
Uh-huh. And Havana honey, let me just, and I'm just going to address it because that's the channel name that you're using right now as your troll account, and you think that buying this views and subscribers is going to get you anywhere. How many watch hours does that channel have, sweetie?
Aha.
I wonder. None. Like mine. 2 hours. Because you have to have engagement. You have to have engagement. And that's what, just a handful of videos I have up, it's not a big deal. But she thinks that keeping on these shorts, honey, no, no, no. Like I said, most of the shorts on both of your channels are so eerily similar, you're lazy. You need to stop putting one to the other. And again, I am going to be that bitch. I'm going to maybe let it go a little bit longer, but then I'm going to hop right on over and let me just say the squeaky wheel with YouTube gets the grease.
Mm.
Well, we have a lot of squeaky wheels going on there, but her mean ass, the swampaho, keeps getting people in trouble. And most of the time, I'm not
You're
saying all
welcome
the
up,
time.
Michael, if you want to.
Yes,
Oh
Michael, go on up.
yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on
you're
up.
welcome to come on up, Michael. Yeah, because it's and I don't know how that happens, and it's been going on a long time like that. The good people get shit on, and these crazy lying scammers get away with whatever.
Exactly.
And that's going to come to an end. I don't care if I have to be the squeaky wheel, but I will always stand
We're
up for
all
Red
squeaking.
Road. Yeah, well, girl, we're gonna have to get that hamster wheel really squeaking because I'm done. I am done putting up with this. And I know it pisses her off to put up the social blades every day, so I do it. I do it every day. And Social Blade got a little bit weird, so it
Yeah,
makes
they
me
were
work a little
switching
bit
things
harder.
up over there.
Yeah, well, I have a problem because before it was easy to show the statistics and her name, because
Right.
that's what I'm waiting for is her to go, that's not even my channel. So I have to make sure I get the Lakira in the screenshot. So I'm like, yeah, okay.
I don't know how to do that. You'll have to do mine for me.
What the hell is a VFW membership? I'm not getting it.
Stop. The veterans.
VFW.
Yes. Well,
Sure.
considering you're
Yeah,
safe,
exactly.
Michael, you can kiss my ass.
Yes, you can.
I know
Oh,
exactly like Proof said, you just need your AARP card, honey. I know it's there.
that I get. I don't know what a VFW is. Or, yeah.
Veterans of Foreign Wars.
Oh! Okay, got it.
He's being a little butt
No,
nugget.
And it's cool. And Michael, I'll tell you a little story about that. When I lived in Oklahoma still had dry counties, okay?
Yes, they
And
do.
yes, and when you went to the VFW, you brought your own bottle. And they marked it. You brought it in. They're like, okay, this is Waxy's bottle, and they keep it behind the bar, and then they pour out of your bottle, and then they charge you like $5 for the Coke. It's like, damn, you
Yeah.
guys, stop it. So I don't know what that was all about, but even and you could take stuff to go, If you were in a restaurant and didn't finish your wine, you could take your wine with you. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. I'm kind of liking this. But then we found out the hard way that when you went to the liquor store, not all stuff was created equal. Most of the beers were 3-2 beer.
That's when you go to Texas and you go get some.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what we did. Yeah, it was true. So Texas does too. Elizabeth lives in a dry county. So it's very, very weird how that works. So, because
So what
we
does
used to,
that mean? I mean, can you go to another store in another county and buy your wine and beer and bring it back
Yeah,
to
but
your
it's
house,
weaker.
or is that against the law?
yeah,
You
you
can,
can.
but it's weaker.
Right. And only certain brands are full strength. Like, if you went and bought a Bud Light, it's what they call 3-2 beer. It's not
Mhm.
like full beer. So it's weird how that shit works. A lot of the amusement parks used to do that. They would sell the 3-2 beer so people couldn't get drunk and puke on the rides or something. I don't know. It was just weird. But yeah, Michael said, thank God for you, Michael. He says, my state doesn't have any dry counties.
That,
Bring
that,
on the booze.
there is nothing like that here. Yeah.
Well, that's true. Past does have a point. It's where our veterans who fought for our freedom hang. It's not just old people. I've seen plenty of young ones. And hey, right now it's Lent. Oh man, they know how to
Yeah,
cook some
Michael.
serious fish on Friday. Woo! Yeah. So,
There's a reason why I've never been inebriated online.
Michael, you little shit. Ah, ah, ah.
What are you doing, Anne? Are you eating potato chips?
No, my husband's getting a bag of them down though.
Oh,
Sorry.
We hear the rattling of the bag. Did you bring
yes.
enough for the
Enough
whole
sharing.
class?
Sorry.
But yeah, she just irritates the piss on me, and I will never lay off of her. Never, 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 ever. Nope, 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 nope. Then that. Oh, here's Kate, the big bully. No, Kate stands up for the little people and what's right and what's not right. And that bitch, no, she will never get. Nope, nope, not while I'm around.
Okay. This is true.
I will
They'll
do
find a
whatever
way.
I can. Well, that's true. You can't. Yeah, you're right, Jay. You can't stop a drinker from drinking. That's not. Nope, nope, nope. Doesn't work that way. Oh, I can imagine Elizabeth. Well, exactly, Fat Llama. She is such a huge scammer that because I don't think he was in the Air Force either. I just don't. That's my opinion. I don't think he served our country at all. So
you got a bunch of people doing stolen valor now?
I couldn't prove that. That's just my opinion. He says he was in the Air Force. He likes to wear an Air Force hat and pose. He's a poser. So that's what I think.
No
He's a
respect.
poser. Yep, he's a poser.
No, somebody needs to time Michael out.
Michael, just come up here, please.
Yeah.
I even said please.
I know.
Damn it.
One, good to see ya.
Hey, Texas one. Good to see you too, sweetie. I know. It's just, she thinks that everybody is stupid. But like I said, maybe if we all start, and I don't care. I'll tag Mr. John, whoever he is, because he was a shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't even going in with an open mind. Why attack this woman? It's because people need to find out the truth, sir, at what
he was
these
rude.
people are doing. He was very rude, and he really was. I give kudos to the other lady that popped in. At least she was listening, and she had an open mind about it.
And
but
she's a very nice person.
She was a very nice lady. And I know, Fat Llama, I think we all have. But I don't know. I'm going to learn how to step up my game here somehow. And because this is just ridiculous. It just, I can't tolerate her anymore. And, but maybe if everybody shares out some certain things, like maybe some certain body cam footage, because how many times do you have to false flag for copyright?
Yeah, what was it on Castles? It's over 400 times.
Well, now I don't know about the copyright because that you have to prove, like she copy struck.
You don't have to prove it; you just have to say it, and then somebody has to fight it.
Well, yeah, because if you file for a copyright, like what they did to Olap, she tried to file a copyright on Olap, not a privacy, but a copyright. Well, that means you have to go to court and show that you own this copyright. The good Lord Gravy can't come down and go, yes, Barb, you're right. You have that copyright. She has to go through the court, and the court has to show YouTube that you own that copyright.
Mm-hmm.
So none of that was done. Olap won
I
her.
heard it pop. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Michael.
I will not be silenced.
I bet you will.
I had him timed out for his own good. No respect.
Oh, no.
That story is so true, though. My grandma used to get wild at Thanksgiving and stuff. She would get drunk on her 7 and 7s, and she would start stripping on the pool table.
Oh my God, Michael!
I'm dead serious. I will call her and have her confirm.
I love that. I will call her and have
Okay.
her
Do it. I
confirm.
gotta hear
right.
this.
Oh, no.
Do it. I gotta hear this.
Yeah, we look forward to that.
Yeah, she was wild back in her day.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, my God, yes. I mean, come on. Hey, my parents were members of the Knights of Columbus. Need I say more?
Oh, don't make me feel old.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
She needs her registration number. Oh, I would love to know his grandma if she was stripping on the pool tables.
Heck, absolutely. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Gosh, just like 15 years ago, I remember literally she brought home, she was in her 60s then. She brought home a 21-year-old boyfriend, 19-year-old
Good
boyfriend.
for her. Yeah.
What the F?
Wow.
But everyone knew except for my dad. And my dad thought when he came in, my dad thought he was the son. And my mom looked at my dad and she said, no, that's Todd. And my dad had to go take a walk.
I can imagine. Hey, but we've had some fun times around this house, let me tell you. I remember playing some pool. Well, they were playing, they went from video games to playing cards. And some smart ass was, because, hey, I had brothers, so I knew all about cards and, how to bluff, that kind of stuff. And sadly, my one brother was playing, and the loser had to stand on the table and strip while singing "You're the Tops."
Oh my God.
And I did lose, and my husband was like, "You are not stripping." I don't care what they
Isn't
say.
that from a movie? It is from a movie, but I'm just messing with you.
Oh,
Because
probably. I remember Frosh in school. I was 5'7" when I was 12 years old, so I've always been tall.
my.
So I
Yeah.
never was ever mistaken for a 7th grader or a 10th grader or anything like that. I was always looking older than I actually was.
Same here. Same here.
Yep.
And yeah, being tall has sometimes is
Mhm.
okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, and but it was so funny, and he thought that was just hilarious. I do believe there's video of that somewhere. But yeah, but my husband's like, you are definitely not stripping. There are strangers at this table. So okay. Oh no. So yeah, we've had some fun times around this
You do
place.
flash a bit of ankle and a little bit of shoulder, and the rest takes care of itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And somebody have an opinion of why the beast has not shown herself on camera?
Barbie.
I don't know what she's doing because the last time she showed herself on camera was a couple weeks ago.
Right. And that was
Um,
in response to Castle.
that was to prove that she wasn't AI.
Right.
Hey, Heather.
Her sense of humor's AI. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I
Zero.
don't know why she's not showing herself on camera, especially in other people's auctions.
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, she did just say that supposedly she just chipped a tooth or something.
Oh God.
I don't know. I haven't really been watching her very much. I've been so caught up with my own inbred channel that I've been following.
Yes. What is
Oh.
going on with that?
Yeah. Give
Michael?
us the scoop. I know some of it. So
I have been following her since last summer, and I believe it was like Castle that had shared her to me last summer. And pretty much like I've been buddy trolling her for like a solid 9 months. But I've always been nice. And at one point I even felt sorry for her. Like when I kind of introduced her to Anne, and I really did. I felt sorry for her. And then she just started doing more and more things. I'm like, she's stupid. Like she is so dumb. And then she started showing her son more and more on camera. And it just, when I started seeing like her friend Chaos come around and I started seeing the dogs, that was it for me.
Yeah, I can't do child or animal abuse. So
Hi, Heather. How you feeling this
Hey,
morning?
Heather, good to see you, sweetie.
But I did. I ended up getting myself unblocked and on her channel, and somehow I got Chaos to apologize to me, but they don't realize that I'm actually like just listening now. Basically, I wanted to get unblocked so she would stop putting all of her videos on private.
Right.
So I was like, you really shouldn't put your videos on private if you want to grow your channel. Just start keeping them public, because now I can just go and record them. So I just have to talk her up to make sure to keep her videos on public.
And that's kind of what I thought you were up to, but I wasn't sure. I couldn't speak for you because I don't really know, So, but yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't understand half of these people to where,
Oh, Dusty, I was getting ready to head over there.
like Ashley and Jim, it's like, yuck. I mean, I just, can't.
Oh God, yeah, Ashley and Jim. Ugh.
oh yeah,
scary
no,
stuff,
no.
dude.
Whose panel? I was on Anne's panel. That Ashley, man, that just screams fucking evil. There is something about her that makes my skin crawl.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen some really nutty fucks on YouTube, but that one, no, there's something evil going on there.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, very weird. And I'm disappointed in Austin that he was involved in some of that stuff. So, it is what it is, and I hope he's learned his lesson, but time will tell.
Well, that's the thing with autism. There seems to be a disconnect with cause and effect, You get easily dragged into something and you don't think of the consequence until it's in your face.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I let that go for a long time because that had been going on for months of him going around, and he was getting me blocked in different chats because he would use my name and my picture back when I was using like my beach picture, like of the ocean. and he completely copied my name and my picture, would go in and say some really off the wall stuff that was really gross. And then the next time I would go in there, I immediately got blocked because those people didn't take time to check which account it was. So yeah, I was getting blocked out of different streams. I just kind of let it go. And
Right. Now, how did you finally find out that it was Austin for sure? Because I know the one night we talked a little bit, you know, you knew kind of it was him, but you were wanting him to like admit it and own up to it.
basically pressure. I kept telling him, like, Austin, I know it's you. Like, because he would come into the stream, like, say for example, the Java person. So Austin, the troll would be in there saying really nasty stuff, and then all of a sudden, a minute later, Austin would pop in and the troll would disappear.
Right.
And they were both typing the exact same way. So I said, either somebody is really setting Austin up really good, I said, or it's Austin. So, you know, Leslie and I, because he was using Leslie's name also, and he was using Sherry's name, if you remember Sherry.
Right, I do.
He was using her name also. And just a lot of like sexual innuendos and stuff. It was just gross.
Right.
So finally, me and Leslie kept going to Austin's channel, and we're like, Austin, we know that's you. Well, he kind of admitted to it a little bit, and Leslie had that recording, and we were going to call him out for it, but I was like, you know, I said, maybe he'll stop. We're just going to let it go. I
Right.
said, because I did take his mental status into account.
Right.
Well,
Right.
then even like more profiles started popping up, like that Andy one. And I'm like, come on, like, I know this is him still.
Right.
So it became like, it just became a continuous thing. And then when all this happened, I'm like, he sat up there before I called it out and was like, no, I don't troll. And I'm like, yes, you do. I've got all the screenshots.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's really weird. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's too bad that, you know, he chose to do that and participate, and, you know, it is
Yeah,
what it is.
Yeah. Pass, if you're still in here, I really hope I didn't upset you with my comment. I definitely did not mean to like
He was
disrespect veterans at
poking
all.
at us. Yeah, he was just poking at us.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's teasing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Brat.
Yeah.
And I give Vero carte blanche and timing you out, Michael.
I like the VFW. I've went in there with my grandma before. Hey, I love a cheap drink just as much as the next person.
Amen.
I'm just
Amen. Oh no, that's yeah, that's just sucks that happened. And you know, I've seen Sherry around a couple times, Barbie. Just I can't tell you remember where. I've been so many places lately lurking. It's like, oh my god. But
she's slowly starting to come back.
Yeah, and the one person I haven't seen in a really long time is Miley's Irish girl. I haven't seen Miley in a
I
long
haven't
time.
seen Miley in a while.
No,
So
yeah,
I
it's been
hope
like a
she's
month.
okay. Yeah, so I hope she's doing okay. And just for the record, while you know there's several people around, I'm having some issues with tendonitis from my shoulder and my bicep, and I'm not supposed to be using my phone because you know I hold my phone with both hands and it's causing me to lock up and do stuff. And this is so weird too because it's not my dominant arm. I'm left-handed, but this is my right arm. I've torn a rotator on this side before, but it's just weird. They've got me on medication and they're like, you need to set the phone down, leave the phone alone, not reach up high. I'm like, well, fine. Why don't you just take everything away from me? Is sex next to, you know? So they're cautioning me if I don't behave myself and stop, then I'm going to end up having surgery. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be good. So if I come into chat and you see me and stuff and I don't type a whole lot, that's why, because I figured out I can put my earbuds in and lay my phone down and I can at least listen without touching my phone. So that's why if I'm a MIA a little bit, that's why. And if you need something from me, just say, are you here, Kate? I'll be like, yeah, I'm here. So just so everybody kind of knows. But that's next for me. Texas
You
one.
guys are getting me worried about Miley.
But yeah, I know I haven't seen her in a long time. So I'm hoping she's okay.
Yeah, it's been like a month, I think, since I've seen her.
Sounds like.
It happens like that with YouTube sometimes. People
Well,
go
that's
through
true.
phases.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
No, I get it. I get it.
that's just like, I mean, I'll say it, and I know it's on here. That's just like I used to be really close to Nova, and I've tried to reach out to Nova several times, and I get no reply back. And I kind of know why I'm not getting a reply back, but I think that's, kind of petty. But
Well,
I'll digress.
Okay, Ann. Good luck.
okay, Ian. See you later, sweetie. Um,
Is
He
that
would-
Nova Ray you're talking about? Or is
I'm
this
sorry.
is that Nova Ray you're talking about, or another Nova?
I'm talking about Irish Nova.
yeah,
okay,
the one that
okay.
would go, yeah, that we kind of knew too. That
Yeah.
we, and I never had a problem with Nova because Nova's always nice. Nova always really seemed like Switzerland to me,
She always
And
was.
yes, and then though when we had that live about Candy, she came in and said, "Well, I can't stay because you're going to talk about Candy, and I like Candy," which I can tell. That's fine.
Oh,
We don't
that
care about
Nova.
that.
Okay, okay. I don't know why I had Nova Ray in my head
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
that
The other-
Nova, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
Blonde
so
hair Nova.
yeah.
we didn't have a problem with her leaving if Candy was going to be discussed and that's her friend. I understand that completely. But when Candy was trashing us and
Mhm.
saying really nasty stuff about us, Nova didn't excuse herself, going, "Well, I like Glory and Kate. I'm going to have to dip out until you're finished." So, that kind of hurt our feelings a bit.
And a
You
little,
know?
and it just made me side eye her more. I'm going,
Yeah.
why are you saying that you can't stick around when Kate and I actually had a reason to talk about her? We were defending
Exactly.
ourselves.
Yeah. I
And
reached
then
out
you
to
reneged.
her.
Yeah, so
I
I don't.
reached out to her about a month ago because I knew she was around because I saw her in Miss New Teeth over there. I saw her in her channel. And I was like, okay, like I know she's around, so I'll reach out to her. Nothing back. I tried a couple days later, still nothing back.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
I don't
too
know.
bad. That's too bad. I mean, Krista kind of did the same thing. I mean, and I've always liked Krista really well too. And she's always remained pretty neutral. But again, she's a Munching fan, and that's fine. I don't care. Anybody can support anybody. I don't care. But, don't sit there and, come over here and suck up over here and then go over there while we're being ditched and discussed about over there, and still hang out and be participate in the conversation. So that was very hurtful, and and I don't think people understand that. I'm not trying to be petty or anything, but it's just like, hey.
Yeah, and I think, speaking of her, I think Munching, I from what I can tell, it looks like she's went back to TikTok.
Well, cool.
I don't
Good
know.
for
I
her.
don't use TikTok, so
I don't. Yep, I don't either. It annoys me, so it's no. And that's fine. And hey, Castle, good to see you, honey. Have a good one, Jay. Take it easy. See you soon.
good. Bye, Jay. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, but hi, Dusty. I don't know if I said hi to you or not, sweetie, but good to see you. But yeah, it's just frustrating because again, there's just certain people that I'm don't really want to interact with, and that's my business. And I'm not going to be rude to anybody. That's not my way either. And it is what it is. And if I have enough, I just kind of block you and move on. And that's how I feel about it for the time being. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's just weird. I mean, I get it, going to other places just to see and hear and I do understand that, but when you're not giving the same energy, I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, never mind. Move
Well, no,
along.
and I understand what you're saying. I do. I totally understand what you're saying. And, because again, I don't care. That's what got a lot of us in trouble in the beginning because we were over helping Candy do something. We ended
Mhm.
up getting wrenches and we're like, well, we're behind the scenes horrified going, I didn't want a wrench. I didn't want a wrench here. Please take it away.
Punch
And
monkey.
hey, Punch, good to see you, sweetie. And so, I just didn't, but we weren't going to offend her. So, and I think Munching was gone, having weight loss surgery, doing whatever. Alana was faking her death. It didn't matter, so we're like, okay, we're hanging out over here, no big deal. And, but then, Munching came back, got all butthurt. I'm like, wait a minute, what did we do?
And I'm going, don't use the fucking wrench as a tool. I mean, seriously.
Well, exactly, you wish. Thank you. I mean, it's just like, does she realize who she shares out and think is funny? That Ash, whatever, is a full grown woman and she's got like teenagers and young people in her chat and goes out with them, takes some drinking and stuff. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's weird.
So it is weird. So, again, I don't care if anybody goes and does their thing. If you see me there, you see me there. It's all good. I support you. And I try to support people however I can. But, some people I just kind of take a step back from, and that's just on me. And I'm funny about that. So I do hold a grudge. I'm sorry. That's one of my major faults. I hold a grudge.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing too, I want to bring up too, because I know Miss New Jersey is watching. I've been kind of peeking in, and it seems like she is awfully paranoid these days
Really?
about people trolling her. So much that she's not putting her newsletter public anymore. She's not stating where she's going anymore. Like, I just want to say, ma'am, I am not trolling you, and I'm not that invested.
No. I haven't even peeked in at her.
No,
I was thinking about doing a flashback Friday just to remind everybody who the drunk bitch is, but other than that, no.
I peeked in here and there, and it's just little things like she says. She doesn't harp on it too long, but she'll talk about like trolls messing with her. But from what I can see, no trolls are even bothering her. So I think it's just paranoia.
well, I'm sure it is. I mean,
that's what happens when you are an alcoholic.
Yeah. And you show your ass on a public platform.
Exactly. I mean,
and
that's,
you have
that's
a
what
record
happens.
as long as my arm and leg.
Thank you. Exactly. Because again, and that's one thing everybody was, you bitches are just, bullies. No, ma'am. I call out the bullshit. If you're going to come for me, and I've said this all along, if I hear my name come out of your mouth, you can damn well better expect that you're going to hear yours come out of mine. So, I'm just calling it out as I see it. Candy went off and called us all kinds of crazy, nasty shit. Why? Because we tried to help somebody and their dogs. Okay. And then I misunderstood a conversation months before that to where she hadn't been back in a long time. And all I said was, oh, I miss Jules. And man, all hell broke loose.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay. And I do. If you're out there lurking, Jules, hey, honey, I hope you're doing good because I do miss you. You're always a sweetheart. So again, it is what it is. But, I never did that to Candy. We never went over to anybody's chat and disrespected anybody. But Candy, sure enough, boom. So, yeah, you got what you got talked about, Candy, because you did some nasty shit. So, yeah, you got called out on a live stream. Oh, well, get over it. But other than that, honey, you're old news. Nobody talks about you. Who cares?
Yeah, literally. My whole attention here lately has just been on Surrender. But I've popped into like hers a couple times and I hear her and I'm just like, if you're paranoid about someone trolling, like I'm not trolling you at all. Like,
well, exactly. Why? What's the point?
Yeah, there's nothing else really there. Like,
no. And what else can we say? There's nothing else to say. She got called out for the bad shit that she did. She wasn't going to get away with it. The other person let it die. And they've moved on. They're doing their own thing. They're living their best life and they're doing whatever. But we weren't going to let her go down like that because she did nothing wrong. And she got called out and it's done as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
You know?
that's where I was with it. I just knew. I know that she will. If any channel she's going to be lurking on, it'll be this one. So I just felt
Probably.
like I would want to say it here. That way she hears
Yeah.
it. So
No,
Miss
no,
New Jersey.
I have no doubts she is lurking.
Oh,
Yeah.
always. Come on, always.
I was
You know.
going to say it on my channel, but I was like, she may not be lurking on my channel. I was like, I'm going to wait for the next time Glory goes live because if she's
There you
not
go.
lurking, I was like, if she's not lurking right now, she'll definitely rewatch.
Right.
Of course you
And
will.
well, the only thing that I thought was odd a while back, she was talking about this one guy and she was sharing out his stuff. Well, the guy had the same last name as her. So I was like, well, that's strange. But I thought, okay, whatever, you know. And I didn't think much about it. But, you know, I wouldn't, you know, if it's a relative of hers and she's so worried about trolling and stuff, why would she share out her relative?
Oh,
I mean, it had to be.
the foster brother.
Yeah, is that who that
Yeah,
was?
Yeah, that's I've only caught bits and pieces of just what she's been doing, just out of curiosity. I mean, I watched her long enough. And I did see that there's like a long lost foster brother that has surfaced.
Yeah, yeah.
And he does like short stories out of the Bible or something.
All I know is she shared him out a while back and thanked him for whatever. And I happened to click on it and I was looking at it and I thought, wow, well, that name's awfully familiar because it has her last name. So I thought, well, it's a relative of her. So why is she all bent out of shape about people trolling her? And then she's going to share out her own relatives.
Yeah,
That's kind of
because
stupid on her part, but I could care less.
she won't like she said on a recent video, I think I was watching, she's like, yeah, I can't put my newsletter up because the trolls are watching, and I'm not going to say who the packages come from, that way like the trolls won't attack them. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, you're not even being attacked.
That's crazy. It is.
Yeah, it was just very paranoid to me. I'm like,
right.
I was just like, I don't think Kate or Glory have even talked about her. Like,
No.
the last time I think anyone talked about her was when we did the Mean Girls thing, and that was what, a month and a half ago on my channel.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, easy. So no, I mean, I don't give her a second thought because as far as and I don't mean to be rude, but she's beyond help. I mean, she's just going to have to deal with her own consequences and go with life. And I don't want nothing to do with her. And let me just say this, everybody that's in here, that, you know, that goes for you, Michael, that goes for, you know, Dusty, and all these people. I have never seen anybody go after anybody maliciously. There's been a reason behind it. Like Glory just said a few minutes ago, we don't go and say shit about you just for no reason. There's a reason behind it. So I've never seen anybody just go willy-nilly and attack people for no reason. So no, they can step off on that shit.
Yeah, that's like with Serinda, you know, because people have been calling CPS on her nonstop.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, I let her know. I tagged her in a post and I was like, look, like, I'll make fun of you for being inbred and everything, and saying it takes 11 generations for the inbreeding to get out of your family. Like, I'll make fun of all that, but I'm not going to call CPS on you unless I actually see like physical harm happening.
Exactly. And you know, the only reason anybody took that Jim and Ashley shit real life was that was some serious shit.
Yeah.
And that's like criminal and scary and it involved kids. So absolutely, there's a real reason. But you know, just to this is YouTube. You know, that's what, you know, Big Al keeps trying to say too. We're going after her. We're calling people left and right. Bitch, no.
No, we're not.
Well, for one
Quick
thing,
question about her. what happened to her channel?
Oh, I don't
What's
know.
like I just randomly thought about her and I went to her channel and it's completely wiped clean and it says
She does that on occasion. She changes her name and hides all
Yeah.
her videos.
Yeah.
and it says you wanted me gone, so bye.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yay! Don't let
Which
YouTube
honestly
hit
is
you in the
code
ass.
for I didn't pay my fines and I didn't do my community service, so I'm in jail right now.
No doubt. No
Stop
doubt.
it.
You know, and I love it because she's the one that sits there and claims we all made her homeless. We want her to be homeless. No, ma'am, nobody ever said that. You were the one that claimed you were homeless. You claimed it to the court when you wrote to court recently. Well, that's the reason I haven't finished my community services because I've been homeless till the end of January. Those are your words, dummy, not
Exactly.
ours.
Yeah.
I could care less. I have never made you homeless. I have never called anybody about you, but we can say different about you, ma'am. So go sit your ass down. And I'm sure it sags to the bottom, and that's my opinion. I don't give a fuck what you think. Oh, yeah, stupid bitch. I mean, I will always go after you too because you are just another nerve on me. So, because like I said, you know, when Barb first came around, everyone was like horrified. I'm like, oh hell, this is familiar. You know, we're just like, nah, this is like old news. We've been dealing. Glory, how long you been dealing with her? At least 6-7
4
months longer
years,
than I
4.5
have.
years now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just before
Yeah.
the pandemic hit.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've had to deal with numbnuts for longer than we have. And you guys tried to warn us too. And I'll never forget Fraggy and Little Boots. If you leave her alone now, maybe there's a chance. You know, maybe there's a chance she'll leave you alone.
Oh, that's so funny. And they were
That
so
didn't work.
optimistic.
That didn't work, did it?
Once
And I
you
mean, no
engage
matter what,
that
that's why I
person-
say,
Yeah.
you know, the bitch has been humping our leg for how long now, and we can't shake her off. Jesus.
Like shit on the bottom of your shoe. You can't
Yeah.
shake all of it off. You
I
just
know. I mean, does she not have any other community to go terrorize? What happened to the bodega?
Oh, that was the best part, is having Bodega trying to give her, and then Adam Fardas pimping her out, saying she's accurate and
Oh, that was
he
hilarious.
he was recruiting her for that TV show.
Oh,
I
God.
really believe he was trying to make her the next Cynthia Beaumont. Because remember, Cynthia went down and stayed with him and everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And yeah. And then Cynthia had that scripted feud with Tan Mom and Mama June.
right.
And I really think he saw potential there. And that's what his goal was.
Well, you know, more power to him, Michael, because you know as well as I do, you can't control crazy.
No.
Oh,
And I encourage the relationship. You go for it. I'll even watch your show, Adam. You can
Oh,
get
please.
her on it. I will absolutely be a viewer.
Please
God.
fly her to Florida, please, and just we'll watch it Big Brother style. Just have a camera
Oh,
rolling
God, we'll have a
24
lot
hours a day.
Amen. 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 You get that bitch, she'll never leave. You're gonna have to call eviction and all that other shit, you know. And I love, you know, she sits there and says all kinds of crap that we've done. Ma'am, you apparently forget that you did 2 live streams with Real Stream Drama, and those lives are still up, ma'am. Okay, so you know. You have lied so bad. What is it with these bitches? Get a notebook. Write your lies down so you can at least keep the shit straight.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
how embarrassing.
Yeah, I just so sorry that the first live we did with him, my microphone was failing at that point.
Right.
All up, and
Oh,
it just was a shit show, especially with that mic.
No, yeah,
well,
hilarious. But I've got to pop down. I've got a phone call to make, but then I'll be in the chat.
Okay.
okay, honey. Good to see you.
Okay,
Thanks
thanks
for
for having me.
popping up.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. But it's just, you know, she embarrassed herself and whenever she opens her mouth, I love it. She's, oh no, haven't talked about you guys and however, and you won't leave me alone. Excuse me. And because we're back to doing what we did before, ma'am. We learned a long time ago to record everything you do just for
Mhm.
this reason.
Mhm.
And so another stupid one, because Hat went around and he ripped Barb's channel before she could, hide all her shit. So, and every now and then I still have a linky, so I go peek from time to time and watch some of those old videos and just laugh, 'cause it's like, come on. And so we did basically the same thing. We did the
Oh, with her
same
last
thing.
live, yeah.
Yes, any time that she does anything, it's recorded. So, and I love how she gets this amnesia. I don't talk about you people. I don't do any of that. Bitch, liar, stop it. And this will just confirm she's going to come back and say all kinds of shit because now they won't leave me alone. They're still talking about me. The past is the past. Well, excuse me, ma'am, but past behavior predicts future behavior.
Mhm.
And that goes for all you little wackadoodles.
Hey, Lotus, welcome.
Hey, Lotus.
I'm glad you're here. Yes, we're just talking shit.
Hi, Kate. I'm saying hi, Kate. Oh my God, I'm saying hi to
Hi,
myself.
Kate.
No, that's the Lotus that I do know. If that's the real Lotus, I hope it is you because I can't check. It's good to see you. It's been a very long time, so I do hope you're doing well, and it's glad to see you if you're the real Lotus. And I don't mean to be rude, but I'm sure it is. So I hope it is.
We
So
got
good to
stuck
see you.
recording her. Steak tartare. Well, we have our night shift
Yes, we do.
that keep an eye on certain things, and we record, but we all not always react to it. Her
Nah.
last one was a little long, and
Yeah.
honestly, I didn't want to go through 9 hours of shit. But it's there.
Exactly. Yeah. 8 hours. Come on. 8 hours? What the fuck? And then it's all delusions and smoke and mirrors and
Shit.
shit that
Yeah.
she's projecting her own shit. So at least I got to give her, she's not running and falling back behind Jesus like Barb does, because that's just gross. That's just gross. And I am, come and strike me, lady. I don't care because I will do the same thing and I'll give you a heads up in advance. I will make sure I will do what Olap did. If you want to strike me, fine, strike me. You will deal with the contact information from my lawyer.
Thank
And
you,
that's
Truth.
exactly what you'll get. So if you want to go ahead and do it, fine. But I'm going to start reposting a bunch of shit and tagging some of your little friends. And because it was funny, when Citrus did that live, she went live during that live when those people were in there talking to us.
Right.
She went live right away and started talking her shit, explaining the lies and other shit. I don't even know and see, that's at least the one nice thing. She doesn't delete a lot of shit. She's too stupid. But it doesn't matter because the shit gets recorded anyways. But, she leaves it up, which I will give her that much because the other dummy just deletes it right away. And we're just sitting back going, okay, whatever, we got it. But, that's what I love. So, but no, she's gone and she tries to explain it away. And I will say this because everybody knows it, only she probably don't know it. But, little dude there, Alfredo or whoever the fuck he is, girl, he taking you for the biggest ride. And I just point and laugh. Just point and laugh. Because, you probably didn't do your homework on him, but some of us did. So again, So keep sending him stuff. But, Barb, please take my advice. Go just buy the 7,000 or 8,000 subscribers, whatever your future vision is. If you want 15,000 subscribers, just go buy them. Get it over with. Because it does. What do you think that's going to get you? Please let me ask you this. What is your long game here? Because you're already monetized for now, and YouTube's watching you, ma'am, because you told everybody not long ago that you've been unmonitored on a couple videos. Well, I have a feeling you were trying to say unmonetized. And guess what, sweetie? We can't just go in and randomly say you're unmonetized on that video. YouTube does that. And that they're waving a big red flag in front of you, you stupid bull. That means they're watching. They are watching you. So hello, are you this stupid? Apparently you are, because you're trying to grift people that know what you're doing. So again, get it over with, because no matter you have what, like 3,600 subscribers now. Let's just say you get up to 10,000 subscribers. That's not going to make a damn bit of difference in your channel, ma'am. Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. We saw somebody go from 5,000 subscribers to 11,000.
Yes. Who could
What'd
that
do? I know. Who could that be? And I wonder, did that get them anywhere? No. You're not going to get extra monetization. You're not.
Mm-mm.
It's not going to cause any difference. Whether now, if you want to, I know exactly, Michael. Just it's all in your head what those numbers mean to you, because you don't get any benefit from it. Why don't you just grab up the 100,000 subscribers, run over to Amazon and buy the trophy? Because I don't even know if YouTube still sends it out. Does YouTube still send out the plaque for
at
having me?
100,000? Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. Go, and they won't send it to you because they're going to know.
eBay will sell you one.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
I think they're on Amazon too. I think they're on Amazon. Yeah.
If you want to pretend, there it is. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Yes, either. Thank you. If that's even true, Michael, I've heard rumors that okay. But the little kit you can get and mold them, and hey, it's just rumor, just rumor. I don't know. I don't care, because that's another one that's bye. So hey. But so it's not getting you anywhere. You can waste all your money. And from what I understand, buying subs isn't that expensive, but something depends on where you get them from. Now, YouTube definitely frowns on that practice, and you're going to have to really, but you're starting to get their attention, hun. You're starting to get it. And it's so obvious that you're buying subscribers and views now, because like I said, I'll be right back.
Yep. I know you were expecting a package, but really, with the sub thing, what is the best way to get more subs is promote yourself, self-promotion. Go on other people's live chats and be friendly, and a lot of channels will let you promote your own channel. Like here, you can do that here. If you want to promote your channel, put your link in, God bless you. And you have to work it. You have to work it. You can't just have it land on your lap. Be friendly. Yeah. Show your boobs. And the one thing that, listen, Munchie, just take this. Stop talking about your endless menopause. Please. You are the only person I know that has the longest menopause I have ever encountered. Stop it. Everybody's going, every female of a certain age is going through their version of, whether it's a mild or a severe. You're nothing special. Stop it. Nobody cares. You're alienating half of your audience. It is what I understood, Elizabeth, but about or sorry, steak tartare, about a lot of them, depending from where they are dead accounts, which I mean they're just inactive. Some could be bots. I wouldn't say no, but a lot of what I've heard are they're just inactive, dead accounts that haven't been deleted. Um, yeah, and also I think you can pick what area, like from the US, or I think there's, from the Middle East, all sorts of things. I do not really know how it goes. I did it once to see if it worked, and that was a couple of years back. You could buy 25 subs for $5, I think it was. So I did it once. Didn't do anything. I mean, I wasn't punished. They didn't disappear. As far as I know, there's probably still there. I haven't checked. Or can I check? I don't know. A lot of people do it, I think. But I did it once. Not worth it. Not worth it. Yeah, Texas, when it's the longest menopause. Like, holy shit, it's an excuse for everything. Yeah, Sari, very good. Be active, kind, truthful. Don't stir shit too much. Because I'm not monetized on this channel, I don't feel the need to sugarcoat a lot of shit. I hate censorship. That's why I got so twisted about going into Twitter jail for 12 hours. I know it was like the mild slap on the wrist punishment, but still. Don't tell me I can't tell somebody to get tarred and feathered. God damn it. I wouldn't show Bob's. That didn't work out well for Letitia. Oh, I can't get the image of toilet paper stuck in her hoo-ha. And she showed she didn't show it, but when she's having a fit. God, what an image. I'm sorry. You got a text from someone offering to pay me to subscribe to channels on TikTok. They were offering 5 cents per sub. I strung them along for about 4 days. Oh, you never said anything about that before. Hilarious. 5 cents, huh? Wow. You can retire on that. Let's see. But anyway, we'll get off her back now because, she's just waiting for something so she can go live and start yelling at me. So, how is everybody? Looking forward to the weekend. What are your plans? Let's see. So do it. If you want to promote your channel, put the link in. Mind you, we're probably all sub to each other anyway, so. I usually test them back and tell them I'm lonely. I knew what you meant. Hey, you okay, Waxy?
Yeah. No, I was just reading what Truth said. She got a text from someone offered to pay him to subscribe to TikTok. So yeah, whatever. Oh,
and then she goes, she texts them back and tells she's wants a friend. I love that.
oh, that's hilarious. Oh my God.
I don't know why that just got my funny bone.
No, I love it. Truth is, she has a little sadistic streak too, which I love. So
Oh, Elizabeth,
I
take her on a
know.
drive on a country road, a dirt road. That'll get things shaken.
Yep. And a girlfriend of mine, every time she was pregnant, they would make her. That sounds like every time she was pregnant, like tons. It was like her second child. She was like, "Does anybody make good? What was it? Egg salad?" And so somebody made her every time that she needed to deliver, they made her egg salad, and she would have that baby like within a day. It's like, oh, that's hilarious. So it's something. There was always an egg salad joke about it, but that's so fun. Yes, I know. Now, how long will they let that go, Elizabeth? I mean, is 2 weeks? That's a long time.
It is.
Yeah.
I got my bestie when she was pregnant with her first. She was like 3 days overdue or a week, something like that. And we used to have trolley buses in the city. You know, that the ones that run on an electrical line and they're
Right.
really jerky. She took one home back to her place. I think her husband had the car for the day. And she gets home, and about 5 minutes after she get home, she phones me. She says, "Guess who's in labor?"
Oh, that's good though. I love it. Yeah.
So
But hopefully it
anything
won't
that
be
jerks
too
you back and
long.
forth, up and down.
You'll have to let us know as soon as possible, and because that's exciting. Grandbabies are always exciting.
Yeah.
And I love that girl that covered, and listen here, Babs. The girl that covered Illusionist Rebel, Anna Nicole, bought like 1,000 subs and YouTube took them. She had to come clean about it because she didn't want Russ to think people were on his side and left. So yes, it'll catch up to you. Sometimes it doesn't. It takes them a while to catch the algorithm. But somebody's helping them along a little bit.
Oh, Katie, that's good news. Yeah.
Oh, awesome, Katie. That's awesome.
It
All
is.
kinds of
Yeah,
babies
it's not worth
coming.
it. I mean, if you need the number to feel good, I don't know what to tell you.
Right, because that's the only point of it. There's nothing between once she crossed over and got monetized. That's it. That's all there is. You don't have any extra perks.
No.
I mean, and that's one thing too. Havana has never put a voice on a video. She will never get monetized. You have to have the watch hours to do it, which you don't. And I will say, I've heard this rumor. I hope it's true. YouTube does not, so far, Discord, if you get kicked out of a Discord, hey, Mean Kitten, good to see you. If you get kicked out of Discord, you are banned by your IP address. So, there, you get deleted on YouTube, you can just keep making accounts. Nobody knows. But rumor has it that they are going to adopt that same thing, that they are also going to, if you get yeeted, your IP address will get banned. So, oh God, yes, Dusty, go look at my community post. I take pleasure in doing it because it pisses her off. So I'm going to do it every day now. Every day, I just would do it every now and then, put it up there just because it giggled me that you stupid cow buying all these subs. Then who cares? No, but it's not going to get you anywhere.
No.
But so Havana's doing it too. So I don't know if she's trying to make Havana a backup channel for when she loses hers, because that's coming. That is coming. And I don't think she knows that either, but it is coming. And if that's what she plans on, ma'am, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and what is it, 3,000, 4,000 watch hours?
4,000.
Right. So, and don't you have to go live to have watch hours?
Well, going live is that's the fastest way to get watch hours. If you just make videos, you get watch hours too, but it depends on who's watching. It just takes longer. Like when I was I had my watch hours, I think it was 8 months before I qualified to get super chats and stuff. So I was already in with the watch hours. I just had to wait until my subs went up. And that took another year.
Right.
And so when I did, I could collect almost immediately because I already had the watch hours.
Right.
So if that's what you want, the fastest way is to be a live streamer.
Right. Exactly. And that Havana Booth has never put out a video with their voice on it. Nothing. They've not
really,
even.
Yeah.
And
not really, Katie. I'm sorry, Kate.
Oh no, it's okay.
Buying subs is depending where you go, they can be like you can get 100 for $10 or something like that. It's not all that expensive, but there's no guarantee either that they'll stick around.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the more expensive ones are the ones that are, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But the thing too that I absolutely love is she thinks that getting all those subscribers is, I'm trying to think of the words to put it. That she's going to be able to use this as a backup channel, which no, she won't. But YouTube, that channel, and Havana Booth, sweetheart, do you know when your channel was created? Maybe you should look at that too. I put that up on my community post too, not too long ago. Your channel was just made in January. So in less than 2.5 months, you've gotten well over 600 subscribers? I don't think so, ma'am. So I think maybe I'll teach the other one a lesson and I'll do that one first.
Thanks, Bass. I did cheat. I did.
Well, just a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah. I mean, I told you I did it just to see.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I know. I mean, and exactly. I mean, when you look at some of these ladies like Sorry, you look at her channel and her crafts, they're absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. You look at Anne's crafts, they're amazing. And you look at Dusty, her stuff is beautiful. Punch has amazing stuff. And that's the real deal. And I've even, because I lurked at some of these auctions, and again, I feel bad because I would have participated in some of the auctions because one of them had some Fenton glass, and I was like, ooh, and my husband's like, no. I'm like, it's my mom, I want to. So, but it wouldn't have mattered because the second she saw my name, I would have been bounced. Because that girl picks on me. That girl tells the truth about you. Don't get it twisted, bitch. Don't get it twisted. I tell the truth about you. So, no. So there's, whatever. It's just, it just irritates me. So, no, ma'am. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll start with Havana and go that route.
I think you should.
I think I will.
A project.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be a project because, I've got some spare time here before busy season starts. And, so, I think I might just do that. So, if she's not watching already, somebody be sure and go tell her that that's what I said.
Me too. Steak tartare. I couldn't craft my way out of a paper bag.
Oh, I'm me too. I mean, everybody was like, Michael said, I should do candle reviews. I would do candle reviews again, but I don't have new ones to review. I can review old ones. They're brand new and different from different collections.
Reviews.
But I have been forbade, and I understand why. I mean, people think I'm, exaggerating when I say I have thousands of candles. I really do. And so I am not going to buy anymore. I have, my husband looked at me and he goes, "Really?" And I'm like, "Well, I really wanted this almond biscotti one." And he goes, "I bet I can go upstairs and find you 50 different versions of almond." And he goes, "You need to start going through some of these and
Alan!
sell them, you know?" So, I'm like, okay. So I have been good. And plus, it's hard for us to burn them anymore. We used to, oh my God, I used to have wallflowers in every room. I had warmers in every room, and as soon as I got up, the warmers were on. And as evening came, boom, candles were lit. But I can't really do that much anymore because I have a kitty that has asthma.
Yeah.
So that kind of shot that in the foot. And then I still give tons of them away. But, I have one nephew now that is allergic to practically the air. So
Ooh.
she called me long ago and goes, "Do you need any candles?" I'm like, "Honey, I just gave you a bunch." She goes, "I know, I can't keep them." And I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" She goes, "Well, little buddy is allergic to everything." And she goes, "We think it's, something with his, his respiration and stuff." And so she can't have candles either. And it's like, oh no. So I mean, when my sisters come from out of town, they just bring a bag. I'm like, "Go up there, help yourself, have fun." And I need to go back to eBay, but eBay sucks. They
Yes,
really
it
do.
does. It does.
Um,
It does not favor its sellers at all.
no, it does not. So I mean, maybe I can pop over and see about Merkai or Poshmark or something like that because you know I just have I've got Bath and Body Work candles come 6 to a crate, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are taller than me, and I'm 5'8". So
Ooh, okay, we
yeah.
need to unhaul your candle.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I promised I won't buy anymore. So if nobody cares if I do, some older candle reviews, I'd be more than happy to. I mean, throw some up. And, that's why I felt bad about some of them because it's like, well, fuck, you can't even get these scents anymore. So it's like, that's kind of, puts a moot point on doing a review if you can't get them anymore. So it is what it is. But,
What
I
did
just,
what did Lucinda sell, Olap, that the buyer was unhappy?
oh God, I can't even imagine.
Something with a roach enclosed in it.
Yeah. Kind of related to Barb stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, do tell. I'm curious now.
I know, me too.
I like Lucinda. She's kind of weird. I love her reviews. I love her Yelp reviews.
Oh, good Lord, that was hilarious. Reading some of those reviews. Good Lord, no wonder it's amazed me that she's not
Oh,
banned from going in a
Jesus.
store.
Used makeup? She was selling used makeup?
Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh,
I
God.
know. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that I remember that DC candle. I do. I do remember that. I was just separating myself from that community when that candle came out. That was hilarious.
That would be funny.
Actually, I was so pissed with the way they treated Olap. I just unsubbed from them all. I just said, I like Olap. Why are you being mean to her?
I know. Exactly. You don't mess with my Olap now.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Right.
no.
Oh,
Oh, well, good to know, Lotus. She said she sells on Merkai and the fees have really gone up. So it's just, I don't know. I need to just get on Nextdoor or something and go, "Hey,
have
do a
a
lot."
garage sale.
You know, I thought about doing that because, you know, being I got some of my stuff for so outrageously inexpensive, it's ridiculous.
Well, so what? They don't need to know it.
Well, oh no, and you know, because just survey coupons, Bath and Body in the days, they every receipt would print off a coupon. If you spent 30, they gave you $10 off. I still have survey coupons. Does that tell you anything?
They
So I was like,
wouldn't.
holy shit. Because I mean, not only did I collect the candles, and I, in my defense, to my husband not long ago, the wallflowers and the hand sanitizers. Now the hand sanitizers not so much anymore because I used to buy them for everybody, but the wallflowers, the hand soaps, and some other stuff that doesn't go bad.
I think you
Because the
could
hand
finance
soaps aren't
the
going to go
trip.
bad.
I think if you sell your candles and your warmers and your waxes, you could probably buy a plane ticket to St. Thomas.
Oh, a couple of times over.
Yeah, yeah.
Couple times over. And well, that's okay. Somebody beat me because that's another thing that sucks about having a bigger family. When the timeshare shit comes up, because we all own the condo in St. Thomas. So it's, it gets spread around because everybody, when they want to do something. And so that's the one thing that sucks about a timeshare too, is when they decide it's time for the building needs a new roof, everybody's got to pay for it,
Right.
And so that's, I'm still paying off the roof from a couple years ago. It's like, fuck, damn. And I haven't even been there. So somebody else beat me out of my time slot again. I'm like, somebody needs to freaking take pity on me because the only time we can go is the fall. And we went one time it was Thanksgiving, and we had so much fun. Oh my God, it was great. And it was very cool because and this is another thing about Adam. Come on, dude. You pretend to be this big celebrity. He was in Disney, sitting down at a restaurant in Disney full of people. Not one person noticed him. Not one.
Oh, that
No.
gotta hurt. Ooh,
Oh,
what
I'm
a
sure
kick in
it
the
did.
ego.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody noticed. I did, because we were sitting there one year and, over in the Caribbean, you see a lot of celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
That's their getaway. Most of them come in on yachts and that kind of stuff, and you only see them in the market or doing whatever. Well, the resort was doing a Thanksgiving dinner, and we were sitting there, and this huge yacht pulled into Secret Harbor, and it was just beautiful. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. Somebody's got to, well, little dinghy, and they had a couple people in the dinghy that came ashore, and they sat down. It was Mel Brooks.
Ooh.
Yes. And now don't get it twisted, folks. This wasn't 2 weeks ago. It was, oh my gosh, 2000. Oh God, it was in the 2000s when we were there. But him and his party came up, and they ate, and he was very personable. I'm not one that's going to go bug a celebrity at their table. But as we walked by, I said, Mr. Brooks, I have to say that my favorite movie is Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes. And he said, well, thank you, young one. And I'm like, damn, he's calling me young. How cool, And I asked for his autograph. He gave me his autograph, and he invited us to sit down for a few minutes. So, that was very cool. And, just people are very respectful, but you still notice them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was flitting around, acting here, acting there. And it's just like, dude, nobody gave you a second thought. So you're not a real big celebrity, okay? So yeah, your PP dance didn't get you that far. Because I think that's what he's famous for, is that, I think it's called the PP dance or whatever. It's like, oh my God, you're such an idiot. Only you.
Once never revisited it. It's almost like Angie Lee and Ragu.
Exactly. Oh, and I didn't even know anybody still had a copy of that. That was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. So I think Olaf hadn't seen it in a long time but that was a classic. They thought that was going to make them famous. And when it made them the laughing stock of the internet, they went, okay, crawl back under that rock.
Was it? Oh my God, I didn't even bother. What was it like?
That would be funny. Ugh.
I don't tend to gravitate toward Lifetime. In fact, I don't even have cable anymore. I cut that shit a long time ago.
God, we need to. I mean, what they cost, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's just bullshit. I got Netflix and I got Prime and and I got a few free channels going on the internet. That's enough. It's enough.
I mean, are you kidding? I can sit here with the Roku
Mhm.
and it drives hubby nuts. Pick something to watch. Okay. There's so much to pick from. And by the time I pick something, he's over there asleep. Like, oh God, I should never let her pick. So, so that's what I need to do is, go off of the, did he really, Olaf? That's fucking hilarious. Fuck that little twink. You know what?
Wasn't he an ex-porn star too?
Who? MT?
No, Adam.
Oh, yes. I can't think. I think somebody around knows what his name was, and I don't. Remember
Yeah,
it.
somebody else knows his porn name.
Yes. So yes, whatever. Get your grease, dude.
Yeah, Netflix is getting, but I'm holding out because I need my Sandman. That's the only reason I ever got Netflix is to watch Sandman. And I've watched the first season 4 fucking times waiting for season 2.
Oh,
Over.
So when is season 2?
I don't know. I'm waiting.
They left you hanging. How rude. I know, truth. That is, the thought of that is like crazy, isn't it? It's like, oh my God. But no, yeah, that's another one. It's like, please. He was it was funny years and years ago when Alana was after him. He was so freaked out. There was a members only live and he was just in there losing his mind. She knows where I live because dumbass live streamed her going past his house, So it's like, of course, yeah, that's what you get, dumbass. So, excuse me, I'm so sorry. But he was just losing his mind and he ended up getting cameras and shit because he was so freaked out, So, I mean, in my opinion, I do not know. Sorry, it's Adam Barta. He's like supposed to be semi-famous. He hung around Munching and Chatting's live for a long time and whatever. And he's got his own channel, but anytime he did anything, it was a flop and whatever. I'm sorry. It's a flop. He's a flop.
People tried to tell him his audio sucked, the quality sucked, but he was just not listening or didn't care or his ego was right up his ass. I don't know. But and he surrounded himself with D-list reality stars.
Yes.
And we're talking scraping the bottom of the barrel D-listers.
Yeah. And thought he was doing something with it. It's just like, when I saw who that was, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I kind of know who that is. Just because he has, a wiki page or whatever, who cares? Who cares?
Adams, that's it. Sorry, go on, Kate.
Oh, okay, is that what it was?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That is funny. That's what we call him, Farta, Lotus. Hey, Kettle, cheers to you. Happy Thursday, sir. I'll have me some of those chicken wings. Thank you very much. Man, one of these days, a whole crowd of people are just going to show up at his house.
Yes, I was just going to say that. He's going to go outside, fire up the barbecue, and then see 50 people in his backyard plate.
I know, because man, his food looks so good. You get a nice IP with it, you know. And damn, what more can you ask? So cheers, Kettle. Always good to see you, honey. But and one, it was funny too, because and I know, you know, he still has some whatever to get over. But I saw oh God, I forgot his name all of a sudden. It was Stiff Richard, and it was Kettle,
Oh, yeah.
and I can't think of the other guy's name right now. But you know, he's gone live a couple of times, just, you know, voice his opinion on a couple things. It's like whatever. And I saw he was live, and I popped over and said hello to him. And you know, he seems like he's doing really good and everything, but I haven't seen him in a while either. But you know, you know, those three used to just crack me up. Tifa, that's who it is. Tifa.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, and I think I agree a lot, but I think he's a little creepy too. But you know, hey, I mean, I get it with Tifa. You know, everybody was upset with what he did. I get it. And at some point, I think he did own it and apologize. But you know, and I'm not going to say any names, because, like I said, I hold a grudge. I'm a grudgy bitch, and I don't know how long I'll hold it. It's my problem, so I'll deal with it. But somebody else did it on Elaine's panel too, and used the N word and got away with it scot free. Like, oh, she said it. Oh, you know. So you know, hey. But they reamed him for it. So, you know, but again, you know, that's just me. And, you know, he came back and apologized. It's not like I'm this huge reporter, and I get it. But, you know, he went live a couple times. I went over and said hi to him. Hope he's doing well. And that's the end of it. But, you know, it is what it is. So, hey. Oh, Barb is live having another auction. Well, good for you, Barb. And a lot of us I wouldn't come and buy from your auction, you crazy bitch. But, you know, I love that you have to be nice to people when you don't know who they are. You've got more stranger danger than anybody I've ever met. You know, somebody pops in your live and you're just like, get rid of them. I think they're a troll. You know, well, you know what? Trolls have money too, sweetheart. So, and you want to call me a troll? You know, I would buy. I would buy some, not from you. Trust me. Trust me. I don't want roaches in my house. I don't want any of your low class garbage Dollar Tree. And no offense to Dollar Tree, it's one of my favorite spots. But no, you know,
What
no.
Dollar Tree is worth.
Exactly.
I love Dollar Tree. I buy shit knowing that it's going to last me maybe 6 months if I'm lucky. You know.
Right.
So.
And I love this too, because they think that just because Wolf and Havana are in the chat at the same time, that can't be him. Well, it's not us. Look at our hands. Wrong. No, ma'am. Because Wolf learned to spell, sweetheart. Spell check works. So that's another reason I know it's you. So again, somebody go tell them I'm talking about them. But we're all blocked. It doesn't matter. So maybe someone will tell her later, like she always says, someone messaged me and sent me this. Well, bitch, they can send you this. I am watching so hard now. I'm watching very hard.
He's staring to the abyss. The abyss stares back.
Yes, ma'am. So, and like I said, Havana, honey, you've only had your channel since January of this year. You don't have over 6,000 subscribers in just almost 3 months. Sorry, ma'am. Sir.
I'm sorry, that's funny. Still got to get the watch hours in.
Exactly. And again, I hope somebody goes and tells you this. because you want to keep striking people. I'm amazed that you haven't gone bye-bye yet. It might take a little while, like someone else has claimed that, you think you're getting away with it. No, ma'am, you're not. Once they start unmonitoring you on some of your videos, that means they're watching you.
Mm-hmm.
You're kicking up the algorithm, ma'am. You can't get around that. So please if it's, subscribers are what's giving you a boner, go buy and get it over with. Don't nickel and dime yourself and, 10 here and 15 there and 20 there. It's very, very clear that you're buying them. It's very clear that Havana is buying them. And when YouTube compares your two channels, they'll be like, huh, I see now. Thank you, Kate. Mhm. So you'll get a fast pass to the front of the line because they just haven't noticed you yet. Well, like I said, the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
So much fun.
Oh, absolutely, steak tartare. The trolling, back in our days, we've had hella fun trolling.
Yeah, different animal
absolutely.
altogether. Yeah.
Oh, yes. The fun stuff to where, like I said, back in a long, long time ago. And it's funny too, because people actually, if they thought about it, they would remember me from a long time ago with some other communities.
Oh
Like,
yeah, and I used to troll on IMDb when they still had the message board system. I'd
Yeah.
go in and spoil the endings of all the movies.
Yeah, yes. And
I'm sorry, that is the worst thing to do, but I still laugh.
we were so evil when that giraffe April was pregnant at Animal
Yeah.
Adventure Park. Oh my God. All you had to do was go in and call the giraffes the wrong name. That would set those ladies off like something fierce. And then a friend of mine, and the man was a gifted troll. I just absolutely adore him. And I wish he would go live way more than he does anymore. But, he would go in and troll those ladies. And he would go in and say he was a single dad. He had this beautiful family, 2 kids, and he'd start talking about the kids. And then he would throw the story. Oh, wow, she just cut her finger. Oh my, I think she cut her finger off. What do I do? Every woman in that chat was freaking out. Oh my God, take her to the hospital, wrap it up. And then he would just go off on these stories and tell these stories. And it was a riot.
Yep.
And these people were absolutely losing their minds. I'm sorry.
I wish I could feel bad for the things I did online, but I don't.
No, me either. But I think our whole point though is we were never malicious or anything like that. Anything like what they do nowadays. That's not trolling. That's just being vile.
Oh, really? There's a monkey community? Jesus Christ.
Wow. I didn't know that either. Do tell, Steak. I mean, come on.
Oh, well. Well, kiddos, it's past 2 hours, and I know people want to go watch Barb sell her shit. So let's all go over and watch that shit show.
Oh, heck yeah. I need to do
I want my
something.
lunch.
Oh, and excuse me, Miss New Jersey. Miss Jersey, nobody has said nothing about you in a really long time, but you still owe somebody some money. You better pay them.
Yes. $500, I believe.
I think it's more than that. So you need to pay your debt, ma'am. Other than that, nobody cares about you.
That's right.
So get it straight.
Mhm.
Same with you too, Texas twatty. Nobody cares about you either.
Not Texas one, the other Texas twat.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Oh no, our Texas one is awesome. And I know we have some other people there that I absolutely are beloved to me from there. But no, this is
Big Al is Texas twat we're talking
Yes,
about.
yep, she certainly is. Yes, yes,
Ah!
yes, yes. So,
All right, kiddos.
all right.
Thank
Take
you.
care, everybody.
I will see you next week sometime. I'll try and keep it
Absolutely.
next week. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody. Oh, and
Bye.
thank you very much for the $10.
Yes, that was so sweet, Truth. Thank you.
And the new member, Katie. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Bye,
yes, absolutely.
y'all. Bye.
Bye.